Yo, what's up, my guys? Hope you all having a great day. Thank you for watching. Today we're gonna check out the Rust Console Edition skin store. First up, we're gonna check out the new gen. We have the Northern Majesty Arsenal set, which is okay looking. It's a little expensive. None of the sights you pay to win. At least they don't glow though, so I guess that's kind of a bonus. I think the Glock sights, yeah, but the Glock sight do glow. But I mean, all the Glock sights glow. If they don't, it's pay to lose. Yeah, I don't think the sight glows. It kind of looks like no. So overall, they're pretty basic looking. They're kind of expensive. They're not really my color like theme or whatever. Obviously, everyone knows I like red and black. I mean, if you watch my channel, you know I like red and black. I don't know. Maybe grab something out of here. I wouldn't recommend buying the whole site or whole set. 18 bucks is kind of expensive. I feel like you could save your money for something better. But you know, whatever. If you particularly like these, you do you. Next up, we have the Fast Food Scout, which I actually kind of like some of these. Not really the whole set. Like I kind of live without the burlap pants and the hat and stuff. Same thing with this shirt. I could live without that. But I don't think we have another longsword skin. I don't know. I'm not really big on buying longsword skins. I probably won't buy this. But the satchel is kind of cool looking. I like that. And honestly, the rock is probably my favorite out of the whole set. I'll probably end up buying that just because, I mean, I have the skull rock, but I mean, this is kind of cool. Every time you spawn in, you get a cheeseburger. That's kind of dope. I like that. For $2.50. That's pretty good, considering most of the rocks are more money than that, and this one's probably one of the coolest rocks I've seen. So, at least in my opinion, I think it's cool. Next up, we have the Prisoner Veteran, which, honestly, I bought this set. It's $9.50. Yeah, I bought the set, and I kind of liked it when it first came out. It's just, it's so bright. And I think this was one of the first jacket skins. That's one of the reasons why I got it. But it is kind of cool. It's like post-apocalyptic, you know, looking. It's all tore up. There's blood spatter all over it. It's cool. Like I said, it's just, it's so bright. If you're a solo, this is probably not the thing for you to get. But if you're like, you know, a duo, trio, whatever in your group, you're not really worried about trying to, you know, blend in and be camouflaged and whatnot. Maybe not that bad to get, honestly. It's kind of cool looking, but I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of it. The AK, I've seen it in game. It looks like ass. Same thing with the Crossy. I thought it looked kind of like ass. And the Balaclava is basically just a reskin of the, you know, the default, just black. So honestly, this stuff is probably just a waste of money. If I would get anything, I would just get the hoodie, pants, and jacket. And that's, like I said, if you don't mind standing out, because this is super bright in game. It doesn't even look like it in for the preview. In game, it's like way brighter, at least in my opinion. Every time I see somebody wear it, which is not very often because it is so bright, yeah, I'm just like, damn, that is a bright jacket. Jesus. So, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend buying these, but they do kind of look cool, so that's up to you. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the old gen. Okay, so over here on the old gen, we have the Elderwood, which is, okay, I guess. Let's go make a wiener joke, you know. But I don't think I don't know. I'm not in the mood. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of these. I do see them in game quite often, so I do feel like people like these. I was never a big fan of them. The sights don't glow. But, I mean, they're not... Actually, they are kind of expensive, so I don't know. I wouldn't buy them. Next up, we have the Blackboard storage, which I almost fumbled that. I don't know why. Kind of tired, I guess. These are alright. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not really a big... using boxes for organization stuff. They are kind of cool. They do say like what they are all the way around. Actually, I think it's not symmetrical. It doesn't say on the back side, but whatever, you can live with that. It's not. It doesn't glow on the top either. I don't know. Are they for 10 bucks? I guess you could live with them. Honestly, I'd skip them. I don't really like them that much. I feel like you get better boxes for the price. Honestly, I don't even buy that many boxes, like the organized stuff. I usually just buy like one box or something and just throw it all in there and just kind of remember what boxes has what. Being a solo, it's pretty easy for me. And then also we have the prisoner stuff, which we've already looked at, so yeah, we'd skip that. But if I had to pick a favorite, it's definitely going to be the fast food stuff, and it's going to be the rock and the satchel. The other stuff I could live without. In my opinion, that rock is pretty fire. I'll probably end up buying that, to be fair. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Tell me what your favorite is. And if you guys want to stay up to date with Rust content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll catch you all later. Deuces.